Today, I want to talk about suppression. Suppressing our nature, suppressing desires because we think they're Maya, and that can get you into a lot of trouble. It's so funny that a devotee would think, well, I shouldn't do this because it's my nature or because I'd like to do it, where Krishna in the Gita is saying, act according to your nature. It's wrong to act according to someone else's nature. And then Krishna telling Arjuna, what good can repression accomplish? The other day, a devotee wrote me, he said, I fasted all day on Ekadasi, and the whole day I was meditating on cookies. So that's what happens when you suppress your nature. Now, a lot of us think, well, I can't engage my nature because I'd like it so much. If I do it, I'll fall into Maya. That's an unhealthy way of engaging. We all have needs. We all have nature. There's a healthy way to engage it. There's an unhealthy way. So let's say you like to control. You like to be in charge. You like to manage. Oh, control, that's a bad word. If you control with compassion, if you control people with respect, if you control people, so-called control, with a service attitude, that is perfect. It's balanced. We need people to control. That's why Krishna creates people who like to be in charge. A lot of people don't. If you suppress that nature, it could backfire. You could become very disturbed, very angry, even unhealthy. One devotee suppressed her nature. She went to an Ayurvedic doctor and he said, you are sick because you've suppressed your nature. Amazing, isn't that? So, what is your nature? Engage in Krishna's service. Don't think it's sense gratification. It's only sense gratification when you're doing that service to enjoy it. But if you take your ability and think, well, this is what I'm good at, this is what I like to do, this is what inspires me, and let me balance that desire to do that with the service attitude, with respect for devotees and whatever consciousness I need to remain in Krishna consciousness, then it's not sense gratification, it's service. And that's exactly what Krishna says we should do in the Gita. Now you might say, but my guru is asking me to do this. Can I say, no, I'm not going to do it because it's not my nature? That's a different situation. But most of us are not working directly daily with our gurus. We have many projects, and many gurus will find out what our nature is, what we like to do, what we do well, and engage us that way. So in general, in your introspection, just don't suppress your nature because it can come out very strange, and you could, trying to adapt to Krishna consciousness, you could become a little dysfunctional. We've seen that with women who tried to kind of tone down their nature to fit in with the Varnashram Vedic culture, but they weren't raised that way, and it didn't really work, and they've got a lot of education and a lot of skills, and they could see how that could be used in Krishna's service, but they would think, well, it's not my place, I'm a woman. They would suppress it, and it didn't work because it wasn't their nature. In some cases, yes, it may not work socially. In other cases, it will. In those cases where it will, suppressing it is not healthy. So, use your nature. What good can repression accomplish? Krishna told that to Arjuna, but use it in a Krishna conscious way.